Need some lipstick. Lippy sticky.
I'm sure we're live. Hello, 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 hello.
We're
That's step
live?
away. We are live. Hello.
Sure, we're live. Hello, 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 hello.
And I'm
Oh, we're
echoing.
live.
I'm not echoing no more. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, everybody. Everybody, Gems. Look who's here. Look who's here. Look who's here. Yeah, I know, right? Right? Hi,
Oh,
beautiful Jane.
I had a nice crack there when I did that.
Oh, man, don't you love when that happens? And it's like, oh, it hurts and feels good at the same damn time.
I do. I love it.
I do too. For those of you that excuse me, new to the channel, this is the one and only Jane the Seeker Tarot. And trust me, she has a plethora of angels that she calls in, and they have all decided to come and read with us, just like old fashioned style, like we used to do way back in the day. So, for the new ones that are joining us, Jane, would you like to say hi and brag a little bit about your connections?
Hi, new people. I don't brag. Hey, though. Hi, Thomas, the man behind the curtain. And okay. So I'll just a tiny little bit. The reason why, one of the reasons why Hershey and I really connect is because we both work with Metatron and the angels, and I think that Metatron really brought us together. I feel that.
I would say that.
I feel that because so anyway, and since we both really enjoy Metatron and work with his energy, and I also work the two that came to me in the beginning were oh my gosh, he's gonna kill me. It was
No, they're not.
Metatron, and he's an older, wiser angel. Older, wiser angel. Oh, look at us. Woohoo! Older, wiser. Shit, I'll think of him. Oh, I forgot that this is. Oh, I like your hair. Now I can see you.
Oh, can you say hi? I love
You're so
yours.
pretty. You're so
I love
pretty.
yours.
I have my dinosaur or my dragon horn on today.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. And speaking of your beautiful dragon horn, to those that were speaking about the thumbnail. So I made that thumbnail a couple years ago for specifically Jane. She has a profound connection to angels, and her number one angel that stands in her pyramid, as Miles was describing some of them, is the one that you see on the thumbnail with the heart not being ripped out. It's just open so that it's vulnerable and accessible to everyone. Everyone can reach in and feel him, and he can feel you as well. Whatever the milestone is that she had with that connection, the angel represents it superbly. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. So thank you for the compliments on the thumbnail. I had a blast making it. But other than that, sorry, Jane. Go ahead.
No, that's beautiful and perfect. I was basking in the description of the, of the whole, the opening your heart. And I mean, because that's how I started my channel. I started out, I don't know if you remember, but I did angels every single morning. And we just talked about the angels, and we were such a great group. Yeah. And it kind of, it's moved, they've elevated and they've moved on, and that's fine. But and some are still here, and we keep evolving and changing the way we do things too. So I love it. I love it. I
I do
love
too.
yeah, it's such a great evolution.
It's the growth when we can honor and actually see our own growth because we choose to see us being better as we progress forward. Man, that's not easy for everybody. So to have that kind of strength comes from a place that it wasn't that to begin with. So We love you. We love your transparency, Jane. You are always and what's the word? Like you have a permanent seat every time on my channel. You know this. We absolutely love you. We miss you. We know you've had so much going on in your physical real life, and it has taken you away for extended periods of time from not just your channel, but from your actual present everyday life. So the sacrifices that you make, they do not go unseen. They are felt and blessed and returned to you tenfold. We love you so much on this channel.
Stop it. You're going to make me cry. And I do want to say another thing that we do for each other, not just me and Hershey, but a lot of, readers or psychics or, mediums, channels, whatever. Sometimes we need help that other people can't really give us because there's a weird understanding that we have between each other. And we can sense things. Like Hershey was saying, she gave me a reading the next day that she was spot on. And it had to do with a death, but you know what? We tell each other the truth too, and then we hold each other. We hold each other up when we can't hold ourselves up. And that is the best thing that I would ever say about starting a channel, having a channel, being a channel, is the support that we give each other. So let's get this show on the road, shall we?
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself. The list is now open. Brother Thomas, the man behind the curtain, he is in chat and he is ready, ready, ready. So as soon as I see my first list, guys, Jane and I will start. Jane will be reading for the angels today, and I, of course, will be reading for the one, the only Metatron. For some reason, though, there is a if pile made up, and I have yet to be told what that means. So we shall figure it out and learn together. But for some reason, they are keeping me in the unknown and in the shadows. So while I'm waiting on that list, I'm going to say hi to some people. So I'm just going to start with what I see, and I see Miss Tarot.
You got one list right up there.
Oh, okay. Well, you say hi to some people, and I'll go look for the list.
Yeah, the list is just above Ms. Tarot D. You can't hardly miss it. Hello, Ms. Tarot D. All right. So while she's saying hello to some people, I don't remember who she said hi to. So Angie, Mo, Thomas. How are you guys? Ash Foster Music. What is that?
Long time no see, bro. How are you?
I love
Long time no see. Puff, puff, my fellow stoner. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in forever.
Which one is it?
Ash.
Oh, okay. Hi, Ash.
Good dude. Hell of a magician. Musician. I'll get my words out. English hard. Musician.
Just so you know, my son is a musician. My brother was a musician. I kind of sing every now and then. I play the ukulele.
Maruta, Jazz, Rossi. Hi, beautiful gems. Crystal, hello. Welcome. Hi. Woo. Look at all you beautiful gems this morning.
Yes, there you go. Okay, I think you got everybody except for Lulu, but I got Lulu.
Hi, Lulu. Hi. And then, of course, I believe I did speak to the queen herself, Miss Tarot D. We love you, love you, love you. All right, let's get this party going, as Jane would say. So, on the list, on the first list, we have Ash, Rossi, Angie, Crystal, Maruta, and Lulu. So, we will work through that list, and then we will see if there's another one. So, Jane, if you want to start, you can. If you want to go first, second, you can be the engine or the caboose. I don't care.
I told you I would be the appetizer to your.
So you are the engine. Let's let you be the engine.
Because you have so much more to say than I do.
Oh, gee, what?
I'm going to give you some pearls of wisdom, but she's going to give you a steak, or if you're vegan, she's going to give you a beautiful vegan meal. Okay. Who is up first? Ash? Ash, okay, your microphone's doing it again. Okay, Ash, here we go. Ooh, Ash. Okay. I'm loving this. Okay. The musician. Okay. Here we go, Ash. Oh, Ash. I have ascension for you. This is beautiful. Transformation. You're ending one cycle and starting a new one. Ascension. So I'm going to hold up the cards, even though I feel silly holding up cards. But I want you to know, and okay, this is so interesting. Okay, I don't look at these things before I do them, okay? Obviously, I'm like, oh, look, end of a cycle and a beginning, ascension. Okay, number 34, that's a 7, which is the chariot, which means you're moving. You are moving right along. And then I have a pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis? What is this word, you guys? It's whatever that is, that's what you're doing too. And look at you. See that transformation, that yin and that yang, and that coming together, that molding, that playing with the orb type of thing. Oh, and there's Mr. Tarot Stash. As she says, Uncle G, Tarot Smash.
Yeah, he's part of the Tunkles.
His new name is Tarot Smash. Okay. Debate. Oh, maybe this is what something is coming to the surface for you, because there's debate, rage, revolution, and attention. So the beginning of one cycle, so the ending of one cycle, the beginning of another. It's almost like there was some anger it's a motivating anger. I do not know. Okay, but what I want you to know, Ash, you are waterproof, okay? All the stuff that gets thrown back at you, if you start like laying some truths down and some people start going, blah, 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 cry your tears, do whatever it is you want to do, blah, blah, blah. It's like water off of a bird's back. Just let it go. Let it go, okay? Whatever comes at you, you're rubber and they're glue. Okay. And then I have one more for you. And then that's it, Ash. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So one more. Here we go. Limitation. Limitation is power. Am I getting my words correct? Lean into your limitations. So I guess it means like, if there is some sort of limitation, some sort of limiting behavior that you're doing, lean into that, maybe move right on through it and go through this looks like a sacral chakra type energy to me. It feels like maybe get your sacral chakra, work on that, do some, whatever it does, but lean into your limitations. Limitation is power. If you don't think you can pull off that riff, do it anyway. And that's what I have for you today, Ash. And thank you for being here. And nice to meet you.
So I can't make this shit up, and I haven't been able to say that for a long time. And I'm not kidding you guys. Usually when the angels and Jane show up here, somehow there is always one, at least, if not many, where the reads go damn near hand in hand. All I can tell you is that the first word that I heard from Miles this morning outside of Here Comes Jonathan was pyrokinesis, right? And I'm thinking, ooh, a fire starter, right? It's one of my favorite.
But look what Jill just said. Anyone find it interesting that pyrokinesis came up for someone named Ash?
No, it's a synchronicity. There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Well, and he said anyone find it interesting. So continue.
No. I'm saying to Ash that people have a different way of saying synchronicity, and sometimes it comes out, what a weird coincidence. No, what a fascinating synchronicity you are presently having, right? So what I want to say, Ash, is the word create is the strongest part of pyro, right? Why is it the strongest? Because you are using everything your brain has. The entire brain, not just one part of the brain, your entire brain. And a fire starter is so damn rare. Why do I say that? Well, we're not even going to touch your meta message yet. I'm going straight into the conclusion because, as you know, you were here. Jane is the caboose today. I mean, the engine today, and I am the caboose. So my message is going to pick up where the angels leave off. And what I'm going to tell you is that it is not a unicorn, but it is creativity. And the creativity is made completely of fire as soon as I can find my camera. So you can see a unicorn if you want to, but it is not a unicorn. I promise you it's not. If anything, it is the balance between the spiritual, the physical, and the emotion, right? You have to make the emotion balance when it comes to pyrokinesis. You cannot have a fire starter that has no control, because you're going to be over there just like wild embers, just blowing every damn where. When it comes to balance, when it comes to divinity, the first word in there needs to be control. That means control of everything, your temper, your emotions, all of your emotions, the good ones, the bad ones, the ones you don't even know exist inside of you yet, because there's a part of your soul that you have forgotten. So what have you forgotten? There is a part of your soul that you have forgotten, and it starts with literally you having to do with something with pyrokinesis, right? Something about you is going to witness something about yourself. If I look at the two cards, because there's only two for you today for a meta message, one is about that horned cactus, and the only thing the horned cactus wants you to know is that you can hold water like no other plant, actually no other cactus. You can hold water when other cactuses dry out or absorb the water they contained. There is a way that you can become a witness, a vessel, and absorb even more. I don't know if you put it in all of them little spiky things that are the reason you're a horned cactus, but something about you is so resourcefulness, and it's not just your talent. There's something within your soul that needs to be awakened, and it's going to be awakened through pyro, through fire. So if you're going to channel or scry or any of that, you do it through a flame. Light a candle and just stare at it. As long as you can, stare at it and find out what the soul of that flame has to say to you. And that's what I've got for you.
Love that. Love that. And I would like to welcome Sue Toffee, and Millie is here, and Jonathan. And I'm just doing that because I can see better than she can.
Yes, yes, y'all. And somebody's saying, Miles is saying, Mr. Floyd is here. Mr. Floyd, if you are here, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Mr. Floyd's universe is here.
Mr. Floyd.
Mr. Floyd.
Okay. All right.
Who's next?
All right. Next on our list is Rossi.
Rossi. Okay, Rossi. This one. Okay. For you, Rossi. Woo. I don't know. I'm not going to think. Okay. Shadow. How interesting that we should get Shadow on the Hershey, the shadow reader. But hey, we got Shadow. So wholeness, integration, repressed emotions. So they are telling you they're either, I'm going to look at more, but it's about working on your shadow side. It feels like something has come up on your shadow side and you need to work on it just a little bit. And let's look at the rest of the cards before I, so, okay, this is good. Because then you have, so if you're working on your shadow side, I think what really is going to come in for you is telekinesis. These cards are so interesting. We have telekinesis, influence, willpower, control, and obstacles. she's talking to Miles or somebody over there, Shanika but yeah, she is over there. So we have telekinesis for you. What was that first one again? Shadow, telekinesis, willpower, control, obstacles. Oh, the obstacles are in the shadow side. Duh, Jane. Sorry. Okay, and then the third one is the first is abundance. My bird card, my crow card for you is abundance, and I feel like when you get this all together, when you put it all together, and after Hershey says what she says, if there is something that this is working on your shadow side, or whatever is shadowy right now, because we are always in constant flux and working on things. But once you do that, there's some sort of abundance. I feel this abundance for you. Hang on, one more card. I just have to do this. Yeah, like a fine wine, WHINE. So that shadow side is kind of whining a little bit at you. And it's longing is the portal to wholeness. So find that portal to wholeness, because you're getting put back together again, is what they're telling you. So that's what I have for you, Rossi. And I hope that, yeah, telekinesis. Interesting, right? These cards are interesting.
So I now know what the if means. So
Ah,
if Jane gets an if in her reading, I now understand what that is. And
woo!
here's what I have to tell you, that if it happens for you this week, from this 7 days on, it's actually a heads up. It gives you a leg up because you already knew it was coming. They want you to know that it will be hiding in plain sight. No matter what it is, you will definitely see it, no matter how well it's camouflaged. And they want you to know that your firepower in rebuttal to whatever it is that heart is the new balls. And since you already knew it was coming, you're going to be able to handle it appropriately. So it's kind of one of them, killing something with kindness, and it's just the most epic, greatest feeling in the world. So if that happens, there's your firepower. So the first thing I want to bring, as we bring this caboose to a beautiful slow rest, there is definitely an ending for you. Now, the thing that you have forgotten about yourself is you can see a different perspective. I don't know if it's because you have a winged creature that can carry you up until the problem is microscopic and you are bigger than the problem. But as long as you are still allowing it to be bigger than you, it's about perspective. There's something within you that can see something bigger. And trust me, it is definitely an ending all the way. There's nothing wrong with closing a door. It's not a leaf. It's not a unicorn made out of leaves. It's an ending. It's time for this to close. If you don't allow the doors to close and be patient until the window or the next door opens, then sometimes you can throw your entire instant, your present life into sham, right? This one is in reverse. Why is sex and magic in reverse? Well, because you're seeing a unicorn and it's not a unicorn. It's an ending to something. Every beautiful, gorgeous leaf that shades us in the summer and keeps us cool must run its cycle. It must die. It must fall off the tree. It has done its job. So something in your life is saying, I'm done. It doesn't matter if it's a sentimental item. You can consecrate it. You can retire it. Something needs to change. So if I'm looking at your meta message, something is fated for you. Yes. But by the time you get it or receive it, it should have been retired a long time ago. And it's up to you to make that change. You are the reason that it gets to stop going down the proverbial spiral, it was in reverse. I picked it up and turned, like when I picked it up. So the spiral is in reverse because it's done. Like it has no choice but to retire. A crystal can only do as much as a crystal is meant to do. Once all of it shatters on the inside and then eventually it starts shattering on the outside, all you can do is give that crystal back to earth, bury it. Even if you plant it in one of your favorite planters in your house, give it back to Mother Gaia in one way or another. But you have to recognize it and accept the ending to be there because a new something is en route. But until you close that door fully, it cannot come to you. It will hit another detour. And that's what I've got for you.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Be right back. The next one is Angie, and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, Angie. Let's see which one is for you. Oh, come on now. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I was doing all of them. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So our first, okay. So when Hershey was talking about the trees and the leaves, I was thinking about this song that I've been listening to like every day. It's called White Bird. And it's about a white bird in a golden cage. Like this bird just longs to be in this golden cage. And once it gets in the golden cage, it's all alone. And then a big storm comes and it misses the aspen trees and with its golden leaves in its rage. And so anyway, so we need to let the bird out of the cage, right? So you got the cage, and I'm saying, also there's a Tori Amos song where it goes, you're just an empty cage girl if you killed the bird. That's a Tori Amos song. So don't kill the bird, but let the bird go. So you're going to freedom is coming to you by releasing and reclaiming power. So open up that cage door and reclaim what is yours. We don't need to lock ourselves away in the beautiful cage. It's like you're not safer in that cage than you are anywhere else because you've gone into the cage for safety. All right. And then you got, my goodness gracious, this is why I don't use these cards. Vervain Everlasting. Vervain. Spellbound, soul alignment, release, and protection. So there you go. So when you're doing this work where you're reclaiming your power, where did it go? I think it's this one right here. Yeah, where you're reclaiming your power, you freedom, release, and reclaim power. You do that with this flower, the Vervain Everlasting, spellbound, soul alignment, and release the protection, because it is you're going back into your memories. It's going to be this time where you're unclear and you before you were in your cage. That is going when you've been in your cage, after you release yourself from the cage, you're going to really enjoy the you're going to have the memories of being in the cage, and it's going to remind you of how great it is to be released from the cage. And then the very last one is the dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. There it is. It's a portal. It's a pearl. Go on in and take it. It's yours. Spill the wine. Take that pearl. And that's what I have for you.
Okay, so I understand this part, but so I think this is more like Metatron and Shakina I feel like they've told you this before, is what I feel like. I feel like I'm having a deja vu kind of moment. But I feel like you've either heard this from either your team or you've heard it in a reading recently. But you're either allowing a vampire to continue to drain something from you. Um, it's almost okay. There are those of us that do good deeds for people and we never speak about it. Half the time, half the world or the family never even knew you were doing it, right? Um, the best message I could tell you is that I need you to become it invisible to them. I need you to protect you, right? So for your own spiritual gain, I need you to understand that if you don't cut this individual off, it's only going to get worse, right? So you're constantly making some kind of sacrifice to this person. Now, who is this person? I don't know, but it doesn't feel like it's you. This kind of person is literally they make you feel like you're their lifeline is what I feel like, is what it feels like. It feels like there's an umbilical cord or something, not necessarily meaning it's your child, but they've done it for so long that you've allowed this umbilical cord to just be there, and it's time. It's definitely time to sever that connection. And I do mean sever it. It can't be there because it's blocking something I believe that you are meant to be in. So your intergalactic card, which is about being in the zone, right? And when we're in the zone of us, when we're in our own lane, this would have been upright, but it's in reverse. So you being in your own lane isn't possible when you're carpooling with someone else, right? So this individual, once you sever this tie, I do believe it's going to change a lot of things about you. And once you get in your lane, you're going to realize that nothing no longer is passing you by. Everything that you need is at the grab spot or the exact turn that you're going to need while you're on your path. You'll never miss your right. You'll never miss your left. You'll never miss your forward exit because you're in your lane. When you're out of your lane, it's when everything has to like, oh, distraction, oh, delay, oh, detour, oh, you missed me, oh, you got to be quicker than that. All of the ifs start popping in there, the shoulda, woulda, couldas, right? So when you start feeling them shoulda, woulda, couldas coming on, not the monkey mind, not the stinking thinking, the actual physical shoulda, coulda, wouldas, you know right then and there, you're out of your lane, you're carpooling, or somebody is attached to you, and this is their energy that is now being absorbed into your life. So what you need to understand is that they are the paper planes. You, in this situation, you are the unicorn, and they are all of these little airplanes, if you can see them, that are attacking this gorgeous unicorn. And this unicorn is made of wave and air. So this is water and air. This is a unicorn that is very rare, and yet it knows it's rare, but yet it doesn't treat itself as if it is sacred or rare. So you need to get your unity back for you first, because your unity card is in reverse as well, honey. So think about you first, then think about every single person. I say it all the time, and I love saying it. Disappoint them. Let them down, even if it's hard. Don't disappoint yourself or cheat yourself from a milestone or a bucket list opportunity or a I'm in my right lane moment in time to receive this gorgeous, this should have been impossible blessing, but it wasn't, because you made sure you were all the way correct to receive the impossible blessing. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie.
You know, that reminds me of that song. I'm all about songs today. It's called, who's it by? I think it's The Doors, like old music here. and I think it's called Lost Little Girl. And it goes, you're a lost little girl. Something about impossible, yes. You think it's possible, impossible, yes, but you know what to do. And that's become my theme song. Whatever's impossible, what I think is impossible, it's not. We can do it. We have the magic to do it. Excuse
We
me.
really do. We
I-
really do.
I got a big cat. There she goes. Okay. All right. Okay. Who we on now?
Crystal. So it's Crystal, Maruta, and Lulu on this list, and then I think there's one more list ready.
Okay. Crystal. All right. Oh, and look, my angels
Which
are with
one,
me.
Jonathan? I'm using 2 different unicorn decks. While Jane's grabbing them, I'll grab the boxes.
If it's the one that Gerald and I did a thingy on it, I don't know which unicorn deck you're talking about.
The one that you gave me and the one that Maruta gave me. So I'm using these 2. This one Jane gave me, and this one Maruta gave me.
That one's goofy. It's a goofy one. It's fun.
It is Priestess Moon, and it is so much fun, and I am a big fan of Priestess Moon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm using this unicorn deck and this unicorn deck.
I like her little sigils. Too. I have that sitting up
But
there.
I'm trying to close it like it's one.
Huh?
I
Oh.
said it's 2 lids, and I'm trying to close it.
All right. Oh, well, Ms. Tarot D wants to meet a unicorn.
Oh, absolutely. I've got a few unicorn decks that I hope one day down the road eventually find me. Anyway, okay, Crystal, you are up. And guys, if you want, there are links. There are links in the description for our beautiful Jane if you would like to bless her with anything this morning. And if you do, we thank you right now for any blessings that you may send our way. We are very grateful for them. Crystal.
Oh, isn't that so? Mo said we're doing Crystal's reading, and she was just typing something that said Crystal. Very interesting. All right, Crystal. Hello, Crystal. Nice to meet you. Right now, I don't know you, but it seems like you are in the apprentice stage of something that you're doing right now. Higher education, beliefs, and wisdom. So really, like, open up and listen to everything. If you have a deck of cards and I say do pull a card a day, either an oracle or a tarot, but do something that because you are an apprentice, higher education, beliefs, and wisdom, seek that out. Okay, seek that out. And when you're doing that, you're drawing down the moon, which is about intuition. The moon, to me, is not about hidden secrets, although there is the dark side of the moon. But for me, it's all about intuition. It says drawing down the moon, divine feminine, source, channel, and stillness. So I think that's what you're an apprentice in. Are you doing something? Are you channeling? Are you connecting to source? Because that's what it wants you to do. It wants you to bring down whatever the apprentice is, whatever it is that you're doing. It wants you to invite in the higher, the divine feminine, source, channel, and stillness, because you got to be in the stillness, and also strength. And there is a sun there. So in this strength card, I'm also seeing joy and exuberance, because I have the sun in this card as well. This isn't a tarot card, but I'm going to read it that way. So joy and exuberance in this strength that you are finding within yourself. I mean, sometimes I know when I find some strength within myself, it's so exciting and it makes me laugh. So remember the joy and exuberance in how strong you are, and just lay into it. And that's what I have for you. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. I forgot this one. Silencing the mind. That's what you have to do. The other one said stillness. I knew there was a wait. It told me to wait. I'm sorry. It says silencing the mind. Let silence guide you to your inner peace. So we're going for that. We're going to silence that right there. We're going to pinpoint on that and silence your mind. And that's going to help you with your, this work you're doing. I already forgot when I always forget readings as soon as they're done. So I'm sorry. Whatever I said.
I'm looking for a comment. Hold on.
Okay. She's looking for a comment. What is it?
It's the beautiful gem that says, it's Play Love, remember, I got it. Okay. So Play Love, remember, I just want you to know that your unicorn is here, and I'm not kidding you.
Oh.
The rainbow unicorn literally shows up. Even though this isn't your read, this read is for Crystal. This is kind of personal. So you guys are going to get to share that gorgeous, beautiful rainbow unicorn. This is a peace unicorn, the rainbow. It represents the tranquility of peace, the symbol, literally. Feeling at peace within one, right? Knowing that you are your own fellowship. When you bring your fellowship to other people and you find out that you can fellowship together and you can be of differences and of one sound, love, one compassion, you know that inside of you, you are meant to grow. And that's what it's all about. So understand that not every animal out there that has stripes is a tiger. Understand that some of them are just majestic, period. So the ununicorn for you is not a striped tiger unicorn. It's a majestic beast within you, and yours is a rainbow unicorn that has peace at all times, no matter what. What did you forget? Nothing, because you nurture yourself all the time. If this is the rainbow, this, what you may have forgotten, is not about nurturing. Maybe sometimes you don't want to, but you know you have to, right? Sometimes we're too tired, but we know we have to. When you get to that level of peace, when you get to that humble spot within yourself that you love you unconditionally first, you know that you are always majestic before you are anything else. You are also could possibly be learning just a smidgen of that serpent energy coming in for you this week in your meta message. Your meta message is about the serpent. This isn't the serpent that bites. This is the serpent that heals, that willingly gives up its venom in case you get bit by one of those nasty little snakes. Oh, sorry, it's not in reverse. I'm holding it wrong. This is the healing snake. So if you see, this is the one that goes on almost every physician's bag, whether it's an oracle, a shaman, a witch doctor, a regular doctor, they all kind of have that serpent wrapped around that beautiful scepter, that sword, or whatever that it's around to represent medicine, healing. There's going to be a lot of that. You've got a lot of grace and generosity and compassion coming in for you. So your learning key this week is going to be something with the essence of the snake. Learn the bad one too. That way you understand what you're up against and you know what good ones to call in, because knowing that a black snake, your everyday gorgeous beautiful black snake, will kill anything poisonous. It literally eats snakes, but only the poisonous ones. It doesn't eat the good ones. So if it's not eating it, don't worry about it. It's not going to hurt you. It will only eat the bad ones. So it's with knowledge that you gain even more power when it comes to the serpent and the snake. That's what I've got for you.
That's lovely. You know, I believe it's called the caduceus.
Yes. Yeah, I always forget the word. Usually Maroon is saying it in chat in big letters, and I'm going, yeah, that word.
yeah. The caduceus. But what's the other one where the one where the snake eats its tail? That's something. That's
or it's not.
okay. Well, anyways, we didn't get that one. somebody will
Yeah,
find it.
and
Okay.
get that one, but it's a good one too.
Yeah, they all are. All right.
All
Who are we
right.
reading for right now?
Right now is Maruda. I am
Maruta.
switching list. I am switching list.
Okay, sorry, my cat is walking all over. Not that cat, because it's just like there, but I have another cat. She's being all like, ew, what are you doing? Can I play too? She doesn't know how to do cards. Okay, here we go. Maruta.
Yes.
Maruta. Ooh, I like this. All right. We got prudence. Prudence. I feel like that like it's that really thinking about something before you do it, and weighing the options. I mean, look at her. She's got a scale there. So and it says self-assurance, integrity, and clear-mindedness. So keep that in mind if there's some decisions or some things that you're working on. But hang on, I don't know, Hershey could come up with some stuff. I don't know what that card's about, except for I got Salamander here. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. I think it's that snake. It says salamander. Okay, creative work, infinite wisdom, alchemy, but there's this word right here. See that? Does everybody see this word right there? Right there? Because I can't read it. Can you read it? I don't know.
One, but nope, I sure can't. No, give me
Sorry.
one.
Ouroboros. Oh, you know what? All your people here that have never seen me before, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, the girl doesn't know how to
They
read.
are not. No, they're not. They're not. They know they're on the Isle of Misfits when they're over here. If not, they're getting kicked out. They better not be.
Okay. Well, anyway, this prudence that you're doing, the self-assurance and clear-mindedness is in your creative work, your infinite wisdom, and alchemy. So you are creating some alchemy. And that's beautiful. And it could have to do with survival. If you feel like you've been in that survival mode for so long, and so many of us have, but you know what? We are surviving. Right now, we have survived 100% of our worst days. But let's go over here to the Sufi wisdom, shall we? Because I love the Sufis. So, okay. So all of this hard work and everything, and this survival and everything that you're doing, surrender with joy. Surrender with joy. Look at her. She does not care. She is blowing in the wind. She's got her chest out first and her long hair flowing behind her. And she is just going with the air. She's going with the flow. She is flying. You want to see that again? She is flying. And it says, achieve greatness through surrender. So all of this mess over here that we're having to deal with, it's just, I feel like survival alone, just surrender. Surrender all your cares and worries. And that's all I have for you.
So Crystal Ascension says, AKA Gypsy JJ. So I love that you like changed your name.
Oh.
I'm glad she loved the message. So we're getting all good compliments. Maruda says, thank you. So Maruda, I actually have something else. Like this is one of them opportunities where I feel like Jane's angels have something very specific, but I feel like Metatron's message goes completely left, but for a very damn good reason. Like he don't do the negative. I don't care who you are. I don't care how you talk about him. And guess what? He don't either. Because if you're saying something negative about him, he don't hear it anyway. Your name his name must taste like steak in your mouth for you to have negative, is how he feels about that. So he sends all of those welcoming messages to anyone who wants to interfere with you this week. So keep that in mind while I start this message. There is an opportunity for you this week to break a curse. Is it a karmic curse? Is it a family curse? Is it a friend curse? Is it a hex? Is it a EB? Whatever it could be. It could just be, you know what? Bad decisions. Curses can literally just be literally bad decisions. You could literally change someone's perspective or their life this week. There is an opportunity for you to literally be the one to say right there. And if they still don't see it, it's because they don't want to. And you need to immediately make yourself invisible to them. You need to help them, or it could be you, but I don't know. I know that you have many obstacles, but what I don't feel is a curse, a hex. I don't feel a EB on you. So I'm not saying that it's not there. So I'm just saying that it feels more like you are going to be the one to be able to help someone else recognize what it is. You may not be able to physically be the one to break it, but you're the one that's going to recognize it for what it is. You're going to have a chance to help them realize that this reminder message is not about the bad things. It's not a demon. It's desire, right? A demon can't, nor will it ever, or has it ever had a soul. It can't. Doesn't work. Balance doesn't work like that. No demon has, will have, or has ever had a soul. Check with the way life really works. Everything about you is about transformation, and not just in one form, but in many forms. There's something about you that absolutely understands that it was never about you to begin with, because what did you forget? Nothing. It's not in the upright position, it's in the reverse position. And it says cleansing. So what does that tell me? That you keep your own slate clean. You stay ready. You ain't never got to get prepared. You remember where you came from. You cleaned out those closets. You opened Pandora's box and you let it all come out. And those that loved you and accepted you were still there. And they know that in the bottom of you, there's nothing but hope, unity, and admiration, because it was the old you that got you ready and prepared to meet future you. So make sure that you are staying aware, because everything here says that this is a message for you to prepare for who you're to encounter this coming up week, because you could literally transform their life. And that's what I've got for you.
Love it. All right.
Ooh, that was a bit long-winded, but there you go. All right.
That way.
So, are you doing okay, Jane?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I don't know who we're on though.
We're on Lulu. We've got Lulu, then Miss Tarot D, Jazz, and Tammy.
Okay. All right, Lulu. Lulu, fate. Ooh. You know, sometimes we wonder, are things fated or are they faith? We have faith that fated things, that our fate comes in. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just hearing that. And it's a 5. So lots of change. There's been a lot of things that have come into your life that were fate, you know, but it is alignment, decisive movements, opportunistic events. All right. So something is coming up that there's something there, as many times as we have felt we felt fate. There's something coming up that you're going to, that will feel like there's something you're going to connect with, a crystal, a person, you're going to get a reading, you're going to do something. And maybe it's a book. that describes exactly what you've been going through, something like that. But there's something that's going to lead you to the fate, and it says Vodun roots: respect, survival, libation, and freedom. So yeah, so this event, this fate, is going to bring this freedom, this all of this joy, this freedom, this everything that's going on. And now this says an anomaly, because there here is a bird that is like white, but I think it's supposed to be it's a crow, but it's a white crow, so it's an anomaly. It's like it's a white crow. So maybe it might be something to you that sticks out and you're like, oh, there's the white crow. There's going to be something that attracts you so much that it brings you joy, and it brings in the alignment, and it's fated to be yours, whatever that is. And let me give you one more little message. Yeah, it's the gift of freedom too. Break away from your attachments. Look at that. You're just going to be like jello and just going through and breaking through to your attachments. Yeah, but something is going to look like something it's just going to call your attention to it. It's the gift of freedom, and it makes you dance naked. Oh, I'm sorry. That's what I have.
I love it. So I'm starting on a 5 too, right? So this 5 that we're going to be starting on my end, as I bring this caboose to a ending, what I want you to know is that this 5 is about the body, right? We are a 5. We are a torso and 5 appendages, right? 2 legs, 2 arms, and a head. So we are our own 5. Everywhere we go, we take us with us, no matter where we go. We can't get away from that, right? So we take that 5 everywhere we go. Everything we touch with the energy of 5. So it is your choice to make sure that that 5 is intentionally good, manifesting something with abundance that is not going to do harm to not just you, but someone else, nature, the planets, the world, the whatever part of the biome, right? So as we start your meta message in that beautiful 5 energy, know that it's about a new beginning. You have Moon Maiden coming in, which is a 41, which is 4 plus 1 for 5. You get this brand new beginning of something. This new beginning that's coming in for you, it's about straddling the world, right? So if you're a a skeptic, or maybe you're building your faith to become a true believer, or learning to understand your faith a little differently. There's something about straddling the worlds that's coming with a brand new beginning, right? So in this brand new beginning, what they want you to understand is that it also comes with its very own shaman. You may have or be blessed with a full-time, part-time, or sometime guide that is going to consider itself a shaman. Are they going to call themselves a shaman? Possibly. A witch doctor, an oracle. There's a lot of different names that they can refer to themselves as, but the universe will always have them and will always share them when you're ready to receive them. But in order for you to do that, you're going to have to get prepared. There's something you don't have, but you're going to need it, and you're going to be led to it. Now, it may not make sense to you right now. It may not make sense to you in 5 days or 5 months, but within 5 years, because that's your 5, you're going to understand it better than ever. I had to spend a lot of years in control before I got really good at understanding different things about me, right? So having to use 5 energy and control of all parts of the appendages that I am, it's a struggle. So I don't know what kind of magic you actively practice or faith or spirituality you believe in, but whatever it is going to be metastasizing regularly and greatly. There is something that you have forgotten about you, though, and that falls back into the category of rituals. Now, whether you are witnessing those rituals or actively participating in them as a group or solo dolo, however you find it, it will find you again if you start practicing. So you need to understand that it is always about the choices that you make. So no, she is not swinging on a swing. She's making a choice to dangle with that guy, right? Or, I don't know, you can choose to see a swing if you want to, but if you do, then you're going to get stuck in a fly trap, and that is not a good place you want to be with a unicorn that isn't trying to be a unicorn. So make sure that you understand your unicorn could be a fly trap because it's not supposed to be meant for you. So just make sure that you're the one that's making the choices and not allowing the unicorn to make the choices in this situation. It's about you. So make healthy choices about you, your rituals, your spells, your commitments to you, and allow yourself to grow because you're going to be becoming something different than what you are right now today. And that's what I've got for you.
Love that. Becoming. Who's next? Is it Ms.
Miss
D?
Tarot D, Miss Tarot D, Jazz, and Tammy. And
All
then
right.
that is the end of the list.
All right, Ms. Tarot D.
Yes.
All right. I hope you're still here. Well, you'll hear it later when you come back. I know you're probably doing things. Let me see. I think that's the one. Hang on. That's a no. That's a no. Yeah, it was this one right here. Should have just gone with the one that it was doing it. Yes, I am here. Good. Because you got the key, Ms. Tarot D. And I don't know if you're like me, but I keep keys. I am a key person. Give me a key any day. This one, I love this key too. It's so interesting. I think it's from the San Juan Capistrano, to be honest with you. I think it's it's got like Christ things on it. I don't know. Anyway, so you get the key. It's 10. 26. 8. So there you go. Strength. Inner calling, clarity, and intention. That is your strength. Look at that, because it's a 26, which is an 8. So inner calling, clarity, and intention. By the way, I'm a 5, just so you know, Hershey. I'm a life 5. Anyway, so yeah, so the key. What is the key? Ooh, inner calling, clarity, and intention. And then this one says hidden familiars, allies, natural assistance, divine support, and comfort. You know, I'm thinking that all of your puppies who have moved on are still with you. You can call them in, any single one of them, at any time, and they are with you. Why are they with you? They are with you because they're that extra added protection. If your dog your dog that's like really there doesn't bark when somebody comes to the door, your familiar, your one that has passed, is going to like nudge them and say, bark. Okay. So we've got hidden familiars, inner calling, clarity, and intention. And oh, this one over here. What are you? Yes, I believe that too. I do speak to them all the time. I love that. Of course you
It was
do.
number 10, you said, right? Number 10?
What? That card?
Yeah, didn't you say her number was 10 for today?
8.
Oh, 8. Sorry.
This one is
Okay.
8. Oh my gosh. Both of these cards right here, I didn't even notice this, are both 8s. One's an 8, regular 8, and one's a 2 plus 6, which is an 8. So you got 2 8s on the 8th on, it's not the 8th today, but it's going to be the 8th coming up. So get ready for that. Oh, you know what? I haven't changed I'm many months behind on my calendar. Gee, I wonder why. I've been gone for many months from my home. I'm so glad to be home.
The long travels that you have.
Yes. I love traveling by train, but I always get sick. Don't know why. Okay.
It's the motion.
And I'm always up on top, and and this last one the train was from 1975. It was so bad. Oh my gosh. But I loved it because I won't get in an airplane. Anyway, because when I went out there, I flew on an airplane and I got, that icky flu thing that everybody's like, oh, it's just the flu. Really? Then why does my yogurt taste like mustard? Okay, sorry. That's it. Okay, I'm Mrs. D. I'm still on you. Miss Tara D. Way of faith. Let faith be your guide. So there you go. And I know that you do that. And look at that. That just reminds me of you. We've got this purple back here and all these bubbles, which can be orbs. Like I told you, your familiars were all around you, and they are. They are orbs. You know what you should do, Miss Tarot D? And not for me to tell you what to do, but I will. Take your camera at night. Let the room be completely still. Put your camera on video with the flash on, and put it on video, and you will catch a bunch of orbs. Okay, that's it. Because they're all around you. 8-8. Okay. Go ahead.
So usually, this beautiful, gorgeous energy of Rose comes in anytime I read for Miss Tarot D. So I was kind of giving her a minute to see if she was gonna come in, but she's not coming in, and that's okay. She popped in the other day, so I guess she felt like she did her due diligence when she spoke the other day to you, Miss Tarot D. But there is actually someone here, and I don't know if they've been kind of just laying low in the background. So I feel they would have wore a lot of animal print, like a lot of animal print. Like I think they would have maybe even been a little like tacky about it. Like you know how you could take it and wear it, and then you could take it too far, too much, too often, and way too many times. That I feel like they would have always been a flame when it came to animal prints. Like I don't know if like one specific one is coming to mind, like cheetah or leopard or something like that, but there is a lot of animal print coming through, a lot of animal energy coming through, and not just coming through on that level. I actually got 2 10s for you. I am a 10-1, and as a 10-1, as someone that is constantly a wheel going and going and going, no stopping, no stopping. There's always a high, there's always a low, there's always a left, there's always a right, and there's somewhere in the middle of all of that. That wheel never ever stops. I am a hamster that never quits going. I can tell the Energizer Bunny to kick rocks. The Energizer Bunny is not going to be able to keep up with me because I am born that way. And on top of that, that makes that 10-1 a 1, right? That 10 is also a 1, a magician. I'm constantly trying to do something. I'm constantly trying to turn straw into gold. There's an alchemist inside of me that never, ever, ever sleeps. So I've got Rumple over here, and I've got Merlin over here going, don't stop, quit it, don't do that, put that down, that goes over here, that's gonna explode, while the hamster wheel is constantly going, right? So while I'm giving you this kind of energy this week, you're gonna love it. You're gonna be able to call in another cat. Here we go. You've got a Jaguar coming in for you this week. You're going to be making a very bold forward moving move forward, right? That's going to be one of those bucket list kind of things. I'm not going to go as far as to say milestone unless you take it there. And you probably could with the power that it feels like it has. It feels like you could take it there because this going over the top flame kind of energy extreme that I'm feeling right now is about making that giant, huge, bold step. You know, that phrase, what is it? Whether it's real or not makes no never mind. It's the weight that it had. That's one giant step for man, and whatever the rest of the statement goes or whatever, it's about the statement making weight, right? So you're going to be making a lot of weight with that double 10 energy going on. They want you to rediscover your sweetness because there's something about you that doesn't happen very often, but there's something that you forgot. You're not just the light. You can touch the light of source. Do you see that? That is the light of source. And most people will never be able to physically touch this little meat suit. Can't touch it. It would explode. It would melt. Our human eyes would literally, we would explode into billions and zillions of pieces to be able to touch that light in this meat suit. You can't. Do you see that meat suit hand? That is your hand touching the source light. And you've forgotten that you can do that. And in order for you to do that, all you have to do is remember to find your sweet spot within yourself. You also know that when you find that sweet spot, it is not a fairy. It's pure magic. No matter what it looks like to that next person, let them see a fairy. Let them see something. Let them see anything. Let them see the distraction, the mirage that the universe is blocking them from seeing because they're not deserving of knowing the power that you have. But for those of us that see it and know it, this reminder isn't quite very shocking to those of us who know you. I love you, and that's what I got for you.
I do believe.
I
do believe that is true.
I do.
All right.
All right. It is Jazz and then Tammy.
Jazz. My mom's cat's name is Jazz.
Oh, I love it.
I love Jazz. Well, it's Jazz 2.0 because Jazz 1.0 passed away. So now we have Jazz 2.0. Okay. What are we doing here? Jazz, time. Ooh. Planning, making decisions, and taking risks. So, all right. So we have here the time, planning, making decisions, and taking risks. And it's sort of like an hourglass, like, time. Our lives are like the sand in an hourglass. But it's not really a glass, an hourglass. It's light. This time card is lighting your way to those things, and it is a 2.0. Okay, another 8 here. We have a 3 and a 5. This one, closing circle, pure intent, sacred door, timing experience. So if you look at this card, and yes, the 8-8 portal is coming up, but look at us. See her? This is showing us that we are all made of stardust. There's even a song about it. There are things inside our body that are only found in stars. It is not found on our planet. There is something in our body that is only found in stars in out there and in our bodies. It does not come from our earth. So remember, we are stardust, we are golden. Okay? So it's planning, making those decisions and closing your circle on those. It's all about timing, experience, sacred doors, and pure intent. Oh my gosh, get yourself a key because you got a sacred door coming up. So you want the key to open the door. Okay? And this key, when you sleep with a key in your pillowcase at night, you can draw a door and you can use your key and you can go anywhere you want. Just saying. So close your circle, closing circle. Jazz.
Yes.
Oh, you've put off finding a job for so long. Yeah. Well, planning, making decisions, taking risks, closing your circle. It's coming in. Injury. So, is there a reason? Is there some sort of injury that you might have that's keeping you from finding a job? And if it is, look, there is a hand right up here. So there is help. Even this crow that is injured will let a human pet it. So let somebody take care of you if that's what is needed right now. Because you're closing in your circle, and I'm going to give you one of the Sufi cards too. Willpower. So you need to have the willpower. I don't know your story, but there's something about all of this is reminding me of closing your circle and the willpower. These two cards have the same coloring in them, if you notice that right there. And it says willpower. Improve your willpower to reduce your stress level. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It's like closing the circle. Time's running out. Oh no, injury. But here it is. You have the willpower. You're not going to injure yourself. Be careful. Have the willpower. Move with measured steps. I would love to hear what Hershey has to say.
That I can't I can't make this shit up. Look, you have forgotten that you have a star connection inside of you. I'm not kidding you. You literally have forgotten this. Do you see what that says? Do you see that? I hope it's focusing. I can't
It
tell.
says star what? It's not star. I don't know. Somebody knows.
So it says star consciousness.
Oh, there you go. Whoop, there it is.
Yep. I mean, if it wasn't clear the first time, here we go. So, not to sound like I'm trying to piggyback what she said, let me see if me mirroring my subconscious side of it balances out so that maybe you can see it on not one, but two different perspectives. Yes, you have absolutely forgotten this part about you, and it has also cost you seeing a direction, right? So, right now, it is not direction. It is a horse. It's a horse. Yep, it's a horse. Until you literally get your direction back, and it's literally probably one of those situations where it's only a half step away. It ain't even a whole step. It's only a half step away. It's a matter of you saying, okay, fine, I'm done. I'm not going to keep fighting not only myself, but the universe itself. The universe is trying to get you to get a deeper understanding of something that you clearly have forgotten. And it has everything to do with everything sacred and everything divine above. Stars, moon, the sun, literally everything up there, every constellation, the galaxies, the cosmos, everything. It's all part of one biome. Really. Billions and bazillions and trillions and I don't even know how many atoms and all of that it takes to make every single thing that you see. It's all part of one biome. That one biome was created by one source and everything else from it. So however you want to see it, the only thing I hope you understand is that you can now see it from two other directions versus angel side on Jane, which is a beautiful way to see it. But from my side, I'm going to tell you to get out there and get lost. Literally lose your compass. I want you to not break it, because it's a tool that you're going to need, but you're not going to need it in the beginning. You're not going to need it in the middle, and you're not even going to need it as you close and start your way back, because circle is part of it. You have to fully get lost without the compass. If you can't get lost with a compass, that's not fair. That's like saying, I don't have a blind spot. Well, no, you can see it. You're intentionally avoiding it. You have to make yourself lost. Everything needs to be unknown so that you can learn to build up your faith and your trust in not just yourself, but them above, because they're not going to let you fall. They're not going to let you fall into a place that's going to hurt you. It's all going to be from a place of love in your heart. And the only way they know is unconditional. So they're going to insist from your subconscious point of view that you unlearn a lot of shit, because they're going to help you relearn it the correct way. And that's what my cards say.
Love it.
Yeah, I know. It was a very like it felt very like.
I'm exhausted. All right.
I know. It's like, okay.
Who's
All
next?
right, Tammy, and then that will be the closing of our list.
Oh, well, there you go. Tammy. Tammy. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I love it. We opened with that open-hearted thing. I remember that in the beginning you were talking about the opening of the heart, the angel with the heart open and all of that. And the first card I see is open-hearted. So we're closing out with what we opened with. I mean, basically, if I was going last and this was my last card, it would be open-hearted. So anyway, go back to the beginning. Open your heart, though. But okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So we have the serpent. So we have another one of those snaky things. Okay. See that snake all over the place that's climbing in and out of the holes of the skull. I mean, and there's always a flower there, but it says rebirth, unconventionality, and non-conformity. Because who is going to conform with a snake crawling all over them? I'm kind of, well, you would. Okay. And some people would. If it was my pet snake, and I was okay with it, it's like, oh yeah, it's cute. But just like some snake that falls out of a tree, because I have a lot of trees here. Let's say it climbed up a tree and fell on me. I'd be running away from that so fast. But but really it's follow the snakes, because that's where the rebirth, the unconventionality and nonconformity is with that snake. And open up your heart to all those snakes, and then you can go through after you've let them in and toss out the ones that smell. And so then I got raising winds, and that's what I'm saying. It's the magical release. You can call them in, but you can release them just as quickly as you've called them in, and that's okay. So magical release, calling, intention, and stronghold. Ooh, and look at that. It's like we're making a magic potion. Hang on. Yeah, she's got a magic potion. Look at that. She's mixing up a bunch of magic stuff. And that's what you're doing. And people are going to go, oh, I just can't believe she does all that stuff with the crystals and the cards and the whatever. You know what? So we don't conform. So we're non-conforming. So we're a little like, woo-hoo-hoo, we're up here, because all of our guides are talking to each other all the time. So, we can talk to each other and have these conversations. But yeah, so, and call your name into the wind. Also, if you have a question that you want answered, get your question, get a jar, go outside, collect the call, and call the wind into your jar for the answer to your question. put a lid on it, put it by the side of your bed, and then you will have a dream. And when you have the dream, then that tells you about it. When you have your dream, you have to go outside and you have to return the air back outside after your dream is complete. So yeah, raising wind, the magic of wind. There is magic. I go out in the wind every day and I yell my name into it if it's not raining. And that's all I have. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sufi wisdom. And they say, listen to my advice. Listen to the advice that you're going to get from Hershey. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. Look how pretty that is. So listen to the advice. We all need she was talking about the compass, but I mean, just listen to the advice that the wind gives you and what Hershey gives you. And I'm done.
So I was bound and determined to I happen to love snakes, the good ones. They all have a purpose. I do. I genuinely love snakes. I will take a house full of snakes over one teeny tiny little spider. I am not kidding you. So with that being said, I just knew there was going to be a good snake involved here, and lo and behold, I found one. And it's right here on the ancestor card. So the whole card appears to be nothing but ancestors made out of feathers that come together to form a ancestor god, not god, but spiritual guide, that's made completely out of feathers. But then you look right here in the heart, and there's two snake heads that are protecting the heart in the very center of this card. So I don't know if I can get it to focus in there, but if I can get it to focus, those two little blue things are two little snake heads that are protecting that gorgeous heart chakra that is created out of the feathers of your ancestors and your spirit guides. So what Metatron's message is that you need to call in all of those ancestors, even the ones that are intimidating to maybe not just you, but to maybe other family members or other people that could and can sense when ancestors are around, but you're going to need them. Someone in your life or you this week is going to be overcoming an obstacle, an actual wall, like the Berlin Wall. When we say tear down that wall, we mean tear down that wall. And the universe is saying, tear down that wall. So you and your ancestors are going to be tearing down and overcoming a huge obstacle. Not just that, while you're tearing it down, you're going to be remembering some form of sacredness that is part of your aligning purpose. So your sacred purpose, something that you could have forgotten, is going to probably be found when you go in there and take down those unnecessary walls and boundaries that are only holding blessings back. They're not actually protecting you from anything, because everything that's going to happen to you is going to happen to you regardless of the boundaries, the walls, and all of that you try to fortify around you. All that does is stop the blessings from getting into you. So understand, it no longer needs to be a mountain. It is your stability. You have overcome that mountain. That is no longer a mountain. That is stability. That is foundation. You don't have to keep climbing the same mountain over and over and over again. You only need to learn the lesson once. So listen to your ancestors next time you call them in. Don't call them in for nothing. Make sure that you become smarter with your idea. And when you call them in for the next great brainstorming session for you to get your idea from brain to paper or brain to computer, when they say type, you say how fast. Don't question them. You're calling them in. Trust them. So understand you are sacred, and they know that on the other side. They're just heavily trying to remind you, and they're going to do their best this week to get you to break down some walls and barriers that are intentionally stopping blessings from coming in. And that's what I've got for you.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, we made it, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us today, because I promise you, if you hang in there with yourself this week, you'll make it through 100% of every single thing that life and karma throw your way. That'll either be a blessing or a lesson. It's up to you and your perspective on how you deal with it and carry it. Jane, is there anything you'd like to say to tell our beautiful gems to have a nice day?
Have a nice day. What no, I think that I need to talk to Mr. Tarot Stash. I think we might be doing something Wednesday or Thursday, but I need to talk to him because I wanted to do the strength card
Ooh,
because
such a
I
good.
got this very interesting deck. It is because and this is so bad. I feel bad, but Gregory Scott passed away. He was a really good
I didn't know
astrologer.
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he passed
I
away.
want that back.
I
Okay.
know. Such a sweetheart, so lovely, so young. It was just one of those horrible losses. But this is his a tarot of positive clarity. And so oh yeah, good. Yeah, we need to get going because Gerald and Richie are going on.
Okay.
Yeah, but so anyways, because of the strength card in this, which you will see if we do the strength show, it's a very interesting strength card, and it made me want to talk about the strength card in a bunch of different decks.
I love it. Oh, I love that idea. I do. I love that.
You know what else I was thinking about? I was thinking about how the 8, the strength card,
Mhm.
coincides with all the 8s in the decks, all of the suits all the
Oh
8s in
yeah.
the different suits.
Yeah. I mean, as a subconscious reader, the strength isn't always about right now. It's the longevity. You can't just be strong one time and think, oh, that was just a one and done. No, the strength card is your challenge to make sure that that becomes a longevity staple in your life. That becomes something that you're known to stand for, not just pretend to stand for at one time and then fall back. No, it's about the longevity of the card itself. So I love that. I think that's wonderful. I look forward to watching that live, even if it can't be real active, but I definitely will be watching for sure.
Yeah, I don't know when we're gonna do it. I need to talk to him. I said, "Hey, let's do this," and he was like, "Yeah, let's." And then that was it. so, so
Get
I'll
it.
talk to him. I'll talk to him, and we'll get to it. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, all
So
right.
if you made a donation again to Jane or I, we thank you very, very much for that. We both do private reads, so all of Jane's information is in the description box below. If you didn't grab it from the chat or you want to grab it after this for future watchers, we love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. And hopefully it won't be a gazillion years, but hopefully we'll be able to get Jane and find her with a few moments on another Monday where she'll come hang out with us again real soon.
I'm trying to stay planted right here. I'm putting wrapping my mother in bubble wrap so that no more things happen.
Fingers crossed. All right, we love you guys so much, and we will see you very soon somewhere in the YouTube world. Bye, guys.